set too, because welcome to the One Podcast with Adventure Rule, episode number 169.
Hey, nice.
And of course, we're getting ever so close to that weight of the golden boy over there.
The golden goose.
Oh my God! Yes, Jacob.
I am the Beast No Forward. This episode joined today by Jordy, Cody, Jake, and of course the golden boy himself, Devin. So this is a special episode. We did this, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. So this episode is TOPTERTAMANIA. We're gonna go through the best, worst, and our favorite WrestleMania things. You know, best entrance, best match, worst main event, stuff like that. And we're all gonna crown our own Mr. WrestleMania. And of course, we're gonna pick WrestleMania 40 for our last Top Turda Pick'ems of the season. Devin still in the lead, of course. So we're all fighting for second place, pretty much. All right. Well, before that, you can follow us on Twitter X at TopTurda, youtube.com/@TopTurda. Go subscribe, like, follow, comment, retweet. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. You know, you can go and support us on our Spotify, iTunes, or any of the podcasting platforms you wish. These episodes come out usually Fridays, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you know. Whenever we decide to put them out, you know. A lot of work goes on behind the scenes, if you didn't know that.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, should we get started with our Top Turtamania?
Noah, do you know what today?
No.
Oh shit!
This whole episode's a Do You Know?
Fair enough.
Episode is special team, special plays, special players.
So you know what? So for me, there's going to be a very running theme throughout this whole episode, but we're going to start with the best WrestleMania theme song.
Oh, hey, you also forgot to mention there's a little difference on my end.
Oh, sorry. We're all going to give our opinions on this, and Cody is going to hit you with the facts.
No, well,
The subjective facts.
I'm going from the internet's facts.
So yeah, let's start with best WrestleMania theme song.
somebody, me and Snow have to have the same one because he's cultured.
There's I have a few honorable mentions, but there's only one for me. WrestleMania 18, Tearing Away by Saliva.
Saliva, yes, that was. Yes.
Big Time by Peter Gabriel from WrestleMania 22. This one's kind of, near and dear to my heart. Wild Ones from Flo Rida, WrestleMania 28.
What a good time.
But of course, my top is My Way.
My Way.
WrestleMania 17.
Yep, same.
It's also my number one.
Oh yeah,
Would you like to know the internet's?
Absolutely.
it has to be My Way.
Invincible by Machine Gun Kelly for WrestleMania 28.
That's terrible.
I didn't think that was...
Who?
I forgot that was one. I would have put that up there too.
With the runner-up being Rise for WrestleMania 31.
What the fuck is Rise?
Bunch of
Who's
jerseys.
For David Guetta featuring Skylar Grey.
Okay.
When Skylar Grey was on everything.
She was.
Number 3 is Light It Up for WrestleMania 24
No.
from Rev Theory.
That was fine.
My Way is number 4, according to the internet.
Terrible.
Remember earlier we were talking about how things can be subjective and wrong? The internet's wrong.
You're finally coming around.
Hey.
That's right.
Superstar's number 5.
By
Like
Lupe?
from Saliva?
Mhm.
Okay. How about the best entrance, Lots of great ones over the years. Edge had a couple that I enjoyed from actually the last 2 WrestleManias.
Edge almost made the list.
WrestleMania
Almost.
38 when he, came down from the throne, down the stairs to Judgment Day's theme. And then last year, he
Brood
came
Edge.
out Brood Edge with the crystal skull. But to me, I don't know. These two are hand in hand top, and they're both from HBK. Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 12, ziplining from the rafters, and of course coming from the heavens.
Yeah, but I fucking knew it.
WrestleMania 25 against the Undertaker.
I also wrote down 2 entrances because I couldn't really pick, but I think WrestleMania 27, which you will not be able to find, at least I couldn't find anymore. Undertaker came out to Ain't No Grave by Johnny Cash. Like he was going out against Triple H, like this was it. It wasn't it, but the entrance was great to Ain't No Grave. It really was. And then WrestleMania 29 in New York, The Undertaker as well. When all the hands popped out and they were trying to grab him and drag him back down to hell. Yeah,
that was dope.
Yeah, those were my 2. Definitely, I think 27 is number 1.
I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes from WrestleMania 38. Just because of that anticipation that led up to it, and then like, is he? You know what I mean? Is he actually showing up? Who is this?
Is it going to be Goldberg? Yeah,
right. Exactly. You know how it is. And then the pop that went along with it, all that was it was masterfully done.
Yeah, it was very emotional. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. And then I wish that the crowd would have done the whoa at that time, but that wasn't a thing yet.
Right.
And then for some reason I feel like this is a WrestleMania, or this is an entrance, but I don't know if it is. So you guys are gonna have to correct me. But Bray Wyatt with Alexa Bliss with the fucking black. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The Alexa Bliss came out after, at the end of the match with all that.
Okay.
Alexa Bliss did have a good WrestleMania entrance though.
She did the Jack in the Box for Bray at WrestleMania against
Yes.
Orton.
Yeah.
Fuck, who would have known Reddit had it?
Reddit has everything that the other sites don't.
All right, Jordy, tell us.
Even when they shouldn't.
So I just went with like my personal favorites because I was rushing. I liked Triple H at Mania 30 with the he came out on the throne and he had the skull over his face.
Yeah,
I just thought that was really cool, just because he's the king or whatever. It was a good theme. My backup was New Day at Mania 32 when they came out as Saiyans.
Oh yeah,
It was just cool. They came out of Bootios as that was like peak New Day.
Yeah.
Just fun stuff.
Yeah, just fun stuff.
All right. Well, according to the internet, the runner-up is WrestleMania 34, Charlotte Flair, when she came out all golden.
On the helicopter?
Romans. No, it's the one where she was all golden with the Romans.
Oh, yeah.
The Gladiators.
The number 1 internet-ranked WrestleMania theme song or entrance was WrestleMania 1, Hulk Hogan and Mr. T.
Okay!
Remember when we started this? We said
because they came out to Eye of the Tiger. That is one of the legit reasons.
You can have an opinion and still be wrong.
Yeah. I'm a proponent of that theory.
Yeah.
For sure.
Did they both come out to Eye of the Tiger?
They came out together.
Yeah,
Were they wrestling each other?
No. It was Mr. T and Hulk Hogan against Jimmy
Roddy
Piper
Piper.
and whoever.
Roddy Piper, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, didn't they like rode the cart out?
No, they just walked.
Oh, that was before the cart. All right, cool.
Literally just walked. It was Eye of the Tiger because I watched it just to make sure. There was no effects. There was nothing. They just played Eye of the Tiger and walked out.
Terrible.
With both of them doing the.
Remember when Rusev came out with a tank?
WrestleMania 31.
Yep. He wrestled Cena that night, didn't he?
He did.
There was a lot of good entrances during that one.
Mm-hmm.
Good stage too.
So Jake alluded to Cody Rhodes. We're gonna go do best surprise from WrestleMania. Now,
let's get it right off the bat.
Now, Cody Rhodes could second place for me, but it's got to be the Hardys coming back. At WrestleMania
the Hardys
33.
coming back. Yep. Absolutely.
Even think of
those were the only 2 possible for me. Like I was racking my brain trying to think of a surprise, and it was the Hardys. Had no idea.
Yeah.
Like I when
The
we were
dirt
watching,
sheets hadn't like spoiled it yet. Like
they just had a ladder match the night before
literally,
against the Bucks.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep. I'm with you. It's
Yep.
the Hardys for sure.
Well, that's the internet's runner-up.
Of course,
All right.
it
Please
is.
tell me it's Cody.
It is Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant.
Oh my fucking god!
God,
How's
that was a surprise. Like,
He'd done it before.
That's not even the first time Andre'd been slammed.
Literally, I don't even think it's the first time Andre's been slammed by Hogan.
Andre was taking head scissors from Dusty Rhodes. Like,
Yeah.
it was surprising, brother.
It sure was.
in the Pontiac Silverdome.
old people are dumb.
All right. Best video package for a match.
Easy.
I had a runner-up.
Yep. You better have a runner-up because
Uh,
there's only one winner.
Undertaker and Triple H, WrestleMania 28.
Mm.
I could also
That was
put
my number one.
I could also put The Miz and John Cena. He had a good one with Nas.
I'm gonna be honest. I enjoy the Miz's first world title run, or his first WWE Championship run. Now the match with Cena there was terrible, but everything leading up to it, like I really enjoyed.
But my number one,
Come on,
it's got to be
The
Stone Cold
Rock
versus The Rock, WrestleMania.
Stone
17.
Cold
WrestleMania
Yep.
17
Yeah.
to my way. Yeah,
Cody.
Go ahead, Cody.
yeah,
Go
it's gotta
ahead.
be.
Go ahead, Cody.
So the runner-up, I'm a little confused at because it's not. I don't think it was a WrestleMania thing, but the runner-up is Gargano versus Ciampa.
That was NXT Takeover, whatever
Yeah.
the fuck.
But it has it on the best WrestleMania package. But whatever. The best WrestleMania video package they have for everything is WrestleMania 35, Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch.
No,
Absolutely not.
Were you looking at Reddit?
Who?
No,
What? Whose list are you looking at? Because like,
a bunch of different lists. This one is from WrestlingInc.com.
He just looked
WrestlingInc.com is fucking stupid.
fucked up WrestleMania lists.
And they also have Daniel Bryan versus Triple H at WrestleMania 30.
Don't disagree with that. It's a good one.
That one was a good
That-
one with
yeah.
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
That should have been
Mm.
Cody's favorite.
Yeah,
And then the one before that is Bray Wyatt versus John Cena for WrestleMania 30.
It's good stuff.
Oh, they do have Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at 26.
Oh man,
If I
Street
can't
versus
beat
career.
you, I have no career. All right. The best set, best entranceway, you know. There's a lot of good ones.
There is.
The one what was the one with the roller coaster on it?
That
33.
was there. Yeah, 33.
Okay, that was my runner-up.
that
But
was my number one.
WrestleMania 37 with the pirate ship is my favorite.
That one's good. I like that one.
I do like that one too.
I'm a fan of.
Wouldn't vote for it because the Bucks, but yeah,
I like my favorite one is probably. I don't know what WrestleMania it was, but it was one in New Orleans.
Which
30.
one?
30.
well, that was the first
Was
one.
it the Marty
You,
Gras
the one with the jester
or-
mask, or the one with 3 X's?
3 X's.
Okay,
That's
then
30.
I was
Yeah.
there.
Good
Oh,
entrance, good ring. Or where Brock beat Undertaker, which
It
he
was.
was. I know.
Uh,
I'm
I
surprised
go with
that
that one
wasn't.
as well. That's a good one.
Why wasn't Brock beating Taker like the biggest surprise?
right. It was fucking Hogan slamming Andre.
The follow-up after that was Ultimate Warrior beating Hogan.
Oh my god.
How old were they when they wrote this?
Hey, listen, these are all different sources.
Yeah, you had two different surprise categories, so
Did I?
hang on. Yeah, you have best and worst surprise.
I didn't have worst surprise.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Oh, maybe I added that myself.
You can.
Sorry.
Would you like
I
to?
know.
Let
Hey,
let,
that's a quick Google search,
Side-
brother.
Started adding in new themes.
let Cody
Sorry,
tell us what
sorry.
the best set
Okay, so the runner-up is WrestleMania 39 in Inglewood, California,
I can't argue.
and then the
Yeah,
best was
was
WrestleMania 33 with the roller coaster.
Can't
33
argue.
is great.
All right.
It's been a while since they missed with a set. Their sets are normally pretty on.
it's the only sets they do anymore, so they better fucking make them good.
The PC, the PC at the WrestleMania, the
That's
Performance Center?
fair.
I mean,
They didn't have much of a choice, but
all right, Devin, what's your worst surprise?
No. You gave us more. We've already done entrance, and I have worst entrance as well.
Oh boy.
WrestleMania 1?
No,
Hogan and Mr. T coming out to Eye of the Tiger.
Like I said, the only worsts that I have are the worst WrestleMania match and the worst WrestleMania entrance.
I have 4 worsts. I have worst match, worst entrance, worst surprise, and worst main event.
Oh, I do also
I
have
don't
worst
have
main
any.
event, so
I only have
3.
2. Worst main event, worst match.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll just chime in. The worst entrance is the most cringeworthy one I could think of, and that was Triple H's Terminator entrance from WrestleMania 31.
You didn't like that one?
No, I don't like the Terminator, and I thought it was loser shit. So, no. Sorry. I'm sorry.
The internet's is John Cena from WrestleMania 22, where he came out as a Chicagoland gangster.
Oh, come on.
Come on, CM Punk was there. And yeah, my worst surprise is definitely Lesnar ending the streak.
Yeah.
I was there.
You were there.
Uh,
Hey.
all right. We'll go to the worst WrestleMania match of all time.
I want to
Now-
hear some others.
Now, I could easily go through like WrestleMania like 1 through 10,
15.
11,
Well,
whatever.
there's not a good one. Well, no, that's not true, because I
Uh,
do actually like.
But I'm going to pick the gimmick battle royal at WrestleMania 17.
Unexpected. Iron Sheik won that. At the age of 59.
Barely.
Mine is I'm gonna say Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler from WrestleMania 27.
Go ahead.
I was gonna pick a different match, but I have it for later. So
I'm gonna throw this out there just to throw some fuel to the flame of me hating the Undertaker.
we already know.
The Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez at WrestleMania 9.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Have you watched that match?
Yeah. Of course I have.
Mm.
Could also say Undertaker versus the Great Khali.
That wasn't WrestleMania. What are you talking about?
It's just hating on the Undertaker.
Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
That match was good. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
All right, Jordy.
I'll just piggyback off of Devin because I didn't have any worsts.
Well, you made the right choice.
Okay. Well, the internet's runner-up is the women's battle royale match that Santina Morella won.
Forgot about that.
Didn't know that was at WrestleMania.
Yup. And then the internet's worst is Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler.
It was long too. Not only was it bad, but it was long.
13 minutes and 48 seconds.
Oh, I'm glad you had a time ready.
Yep.
Awesome.
That's
Nothing as long as Caleb versus Gabe versus Nathan, though.
Oh, nothing ever will be. That was Flair Broadway long.
So we had
Wasn't it?
the worst match of all time. What about worst main event of all time? I could easily go LT versus Bam Bam, but I'm not going to. I could go Jericho versus Triple H.
Nah, that wasn't. Come on.
I could go Drew versus Brock.
All right. I would
Um,
accept.
Taker versus Roman.
Could accept.
But
Well,
Cena versus anybody.
now, shut up.
but I'm going with Roman versus Brock, WrestleMania 34.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, you had my heart pumping. I thought you were going to say 31, and I'm going to tell you were wrong.
I'm going Cena versus Miz. That match was ass.
Yeah, I'm going Hogan versus Warrior at WrestleMania 6.
Were you there?
And no, but I just watched that, so it's fresh in my head.
That's fair.
Yeah. No, that was a slog to get through.
I bet. How long was it?
I don't know, but it feels like too long. I want to say like 30 minutes. Like they went
Ugh.
like
Did
long.
they actually work, or were they just like punching each other the whole time?
It was punching and fucking Ultimate Warrior running around. Like it's so fucking bad. I felt like Hulk Hogan was fed up.
He was blown up.
I'm surprised Warrior wasn't, because he brother was running. And not like a jog, not like a brisk pace. He was full on arms anime running. He's a freak. Was a freak. He's dead now.
Rest in peace.
No.
Why not?
All right, Jordy, what's your worst match? Anything with Cena? Sounds good.
Anything with Cena. Yeah.
Terrible.
Cena versus Michaels.
The Intergret. Wow. Internet agrees. There we go. With our boy Beast now. It's Lesnar versus Roman. Said that it was so bad that people were chanting boring throughout the match.
It was
not good.
It was
'Cause
not.
That's the one where Lesnar won, right? For zero reason whatsoever.
Probably.
Every time Lesnar won.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We're down to 2. The last 2.
Uh-oh.
We'll go with the best WrestleMania match. I had a couple honorable mentions. The Usos versus Sami and KO from last year's WrestleMania.
Good.
I had, of course, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 25. But my choice is Stone Cold versus The Rock, WrestleMania 17.
That's best match. All right. So I also had a few. I was toying with the idea. Cena versus Shawn Michaels was so good. Right? Was so good. Then I was like, but Kurt and Shawn Michaels was even better. And then I was thinking, like, what's better than that? Like the Usos versus Sami and KO, even better than that. And then I was thinking, man, the nostalgia really hits because at the time it was the best match I'd ever seen in my life. Shawn Michaels and Undertaker won. And then I thought, what is my type of match? What kind of match do I like? And it was fucking Gunter, Sheamus, and Drew.
Yep. That's mine.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So good.
Yeah. I mean, it is good. Very good.
So I kind of went with the same thought process as Devin. I kind of went with like my kind of match, my favorite kind of match from WrestleMania. I went with the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, and Dudley Boys at Mania 17.
What a solid pick.
So good.
I like the dangerous matches.
Mm-hmm. I almost went with the. It was either a 6 or 8 man when Daniels or Bryan Danielson won the IC title. That ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that was a fun match.
Retired like the next night.
Yeah.
So I'll throw in the list that I have. I'm looking at the top 10. Of the top 10, I'll throw in
Matt versus Jeff Hardy.
I'll say the top 5.
Okay.
But of the top 10, my favorite that I actually watched was Michaels versus Flair for the retirement match.
Another great
24, huh?
Just because of that moment where he's just like, "I'm sorry, man," and you can literally see him starting to tear up. That was good. That was peak. However, the top 5 we have Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 10.
Okay.
We have the Hardys, Edge and Christian, and the Dudley Boys, WrestleMania 17.
Yeah.
We have The Rock versus Hollywood Hogan at WrestleMania 18.
Just watched that match back too.
We have Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, WrestleMania 25.
Yeah.
And the best of all time, according to the internet, Bret Hart versus Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13.
Okay, they're wrong.
I can't argue.
I
mean-
can.
What?
Come
Have you
on.
watched that match?
I haven't.
I don't think. Okay, there we go.
That was
That
a
match-
really young Stone Cold, wasn't
That
it?
match is really good. To put it in perspective, when Stone Cold retired, he'd only been wrestling for 12 years. So
But-
yes,
But he got an Easter basket of beer, so
Another one I just have to mention: Randy Orton, Kurt Angle, and Rey Mysterio.
Mm.
oh, the triple, yeah, good match too.
yeah, that was cool just because like it was 3 completely different styles of wrestling that
While
meshed pretty well.
we're doing this, I'm going to go ahead and throw out the best women's match because I honestly believe there is only one contender
I didn't look that up.
because it's the best American women's match.
Mhm.
I
There's
think
only
of all
one
time.
answer for this.
It's Rhea versus Charlotte.
Absolutely.
I knew you were going to do
Absolutely.
that. I knew what you thought it was going to be. I knew. Rhea versus Charlotte last year is such a good
Absolutely.
match.
I agree.
Made me
Who
look
you
like
got,
a
Jordy?
fool.
Not
Like a fool by not saying Sasha and Bianca.
And Bianca.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yay,
I knew.
Sasha.
I knew what you wanted.
that's not
That's the-
even it.
That's hilarious.
How dare you not say the triple threat main event?
Wasn't as good.
Triple Threat didn't have the whip heard around the world.
Snow was sleeping when Charlotte and Rhea wrestled, so
I'm sorry.
sorry. We're on vacation next week.
He was out like a little baby boy.
Well, I mean, we'll still have to leave at 2 a.m. now.
Noah was sleeping. Cody was wanting to go home.
Caleb was there.
Kids not coming this time.
Yeah, we don't gotta leave early.
We'll go with the worst WrestleMania.
27.
I think 27 even had Punk and Randy Orton. Still bad.
I don't know. For me,
Listen,
Yeah.
WrestleMania like 1 through 14,
they don't count.
it's all like garbage.
Yeah.
There are 2 good matches combined on every one of those shows, and the only in all of them combined, it's Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat and Stone Cold and Bret Hart.
You know, what about Razor and Shawn?
Okay, that's good,
3.
but it's not anywhere near as good as those 2.
Brett versus Owen? Was that on?
I don't know when that was, so I think that was 10 too, wasn't it? That doesn't matter. I don't know.
24. WrestleMania 24.
I'd probably say 27 too.
COVID WrestleMania was pretty ass too, not because of the wrestling, but because of the situation.
We gotta
Yeah,
look at it through a
For
different
what
lens.
it's worth, I think if that WrestleMania happened with a crowd, it'd be a lot better.
I agree.
That also had Super Saiyan Rhea. So
That's true.
Is that where you're going with Jordy, the COVID?
Go with the COVID one because it was, I mean, good matches. It was just boring to watch because there was no crowd, no.
And you couldn't hang out. You couldn't hang out with your friends.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was bad. It was.
That
bad.
was the one with Gronk and Mojo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Cody, tell us.
So, trying to discount the first 11 or so, the votes here are runner up being WrestleMania 27, which is the one that Cole and Lawler fought on. Would you like to know the cards for these?
Sure.
Because it has it here, so why not? So for WrestleMania 27, it was Edge defeated Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship. Cody Rhodes defeated Rey Mysterio. Kane, Kofi Kingston, Santino Marella, and Big Show defeated the Core Rubber.
The what?
Oh, that match was like 30 seconds long too.
1 minute and 33 seconds.
Damn, I'm close.
Randy Orton defeated CM Punk. Michael Cole defeated Jerry Lawler. Undertaker defeated Triple H in a no holds bar. John Morrison, Snooki, and Trish Stratus defeated Laypool and Dolph Ziggler.
Hey, Snooki had a showing.
And The Miz defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship.
Awful match, unfortunately.
That was terrible.
And then the worst that is WrestleMania 15.
15?
Yep.
That has Rock and Austin.
Has Rock and Austin. Yep.
Boss Man and Undertaker?
Yep. Shane McMahon and X-Pac. Sable
That is Sean and
Butterbean defeated Bart Gunn.
Butterbean more than defeated Bart Gunn. He beat the dog shit out of him.
Shawn Michaels wasn't there because he retired.
That's right. I'm thinking of 14.
Yeah. Kane defeated Triple H. Road Dogg defeated Goldust, Ken Shamrock, and Val Venus. Mankind defeated Big Show. Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart defeated D'Lo Brown and Test. And Hardcore Holly defeated Allison and Billy Gunn.
Jeff Jarrett and Old Boy were tag team champions then.
Yeah.
Sounds like your Attitude Era WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It just said it was very underwhelming for the talent that it had.
A lot of those matches just sound random too.
Yeah, they kind of do.
I'm sure there was some kind of a storyline that went with all of them, but just hearing the card is like, why? Why were those matches put together?
The worst one that it has was WrestleMania 11, and that's because the main event was LT versus Bigelow.
That was WrestleMania 9, wasn't it?
WrestleMania 11.
That was 11, yeah. All right. Well,
I have a additional question to add to the mix that we didn't get. Best celebrity guest on WrestleMania.
Johnny Knoxville.
Johnny Knoxville.
Johnny Knoxville's a good one. I'd go with Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny's great.
Him or Logan Paul, because they just
Dogg.
came into the show like they had been wrestling.
I can't even say Logan Paul's like a celebrity guest anymore. Like
not anymore, but when he debuted, he was definitely just a celebrity guest.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg came in and hit a audible and dropped the most electrifying move in sports
He
entertainment.
did. I'm so glad that happened to Shane McMahon. But I think Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn, like that match, it's so good. It is really so good. I mean, when Wee Man starts beating his ass, it's like
give him a scoop slam.
Ronda Rousey was punching Triple H. It was just amazing.
Well, the internet's top 5 is Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul, Pat McAfee, Bad Bunny, and then Johnny Knoxville.
I don't know. Pat McAfee's part of the crew now, so.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're counting Logan Paul, I guess Pat McAfee would be in the same vein. He started as a guest and then was like, you know what, this shit's fun. Let's keep doing it.
Sure. All right.
Sure.
Best WrestleMania of all time. WrestleMania 17.
I mean, it's 17 still. I want to now 39. I think 39 has come the closest.
Yeah.
39 was great.
That took 2 days.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Probably nostalgia hit me, but 17 was the first WrestleMania I watched. It was good. Like, has Stone Cold versus The Rock.
I gotta go with nostalgia for this one. WrestleMania 30.
Hell yeah! When I was 20,
I was there.
For nostalgia reasons, 17 and 26 are in my top 2, but I'm going with 17 as my number 1.
26.
26 had Undertaker and Michaels, where Michaels was retired. I think that was the first WrestleMania that most of ICW got together and watched.
I think that had Edge and Jericho.
Yes, I think so.
Right? I feel like that's it.
Sounds right.
Cena was there.
It was before he hated Cena.
When was that?
26.
I've literally always hated this man.
No.
All right, Cody, tell us.
All right, the top 5 WrestleManias, according to the Bleacher Report. WrestleMania 3.
Oh, yeah.
Number 5. WrestleMania 30 is number 4.
It's best?
No, the top 4 best.
Okay.
Number 3 is WrestleMania 10.
No.
Number 2 is
Stop.
WrestleMania 29.
Please stop.
From New York?
29 had one good match on it.
2.
What's the second one?
Rock Cena.
All right, I'll accept it.
Punk Taker.
That was number 1. That was
Hold
the
on.
one.
Hold on. I might get my Roman numerals fucked up. Hold up.
Remember, X is 10.
19. 19 is number 2.
19 is good. I'd say it's top 5 for sure.
And then number 1 is 17.
When was this list made? Like 10 years ago?
Yeah. I'm sure it'll say at some point. Last year.
Oh, yeah.
March 9th of 2023.
Listen, I just really like the Bryan Danielson stuff or the Daniel Bryan stuff that year at 30.
John Cena versus Bray Wyatt, Undertaker, Lesnar.
Yep.
It was a good one. Stone Cold came out. Hogan, The Rock.
In the Pontiac Silverdome.
So we're all gonna crown our Mr. WrestleMania, who we think is just, Mr. WrestleMania, I guess. They say Shawn Michaels is Mr. WrestleMania, but that's not mine because he went like 6-11.
Oh, I didn't look at records, so I just thought about who put on the best performance, and this was not an easy pick, really.
The Undertaker, of course, went 25-2, had the longest streak, and probably will never be broken. No. He's not mine though. John Cena is my runner-up. He went 10-6. Most of his matches were for the title. I could even throw Edge in there as well, but
I think I know where you're going with this, and I think I agree.
This might get me in hot water. But it's Roman Reigns.
My fucking boy.
He is
my boy.
He is 8-2 in his 10 WrestleMania matches. 7 of those matches were main events. And he's about to break Hogan's record this year.
And he's about to add 2 more main events to it this year.
So, Roman Reigns is my Mr. WrestleMania.
Yes, sir.
I'll pop in, and I thought long and hard about this, and I thought for sure, like Shawn Michaels, he's got the juice. He's Mr. WrestleMania for a reason. Like he was a dog, but he wasn't the same kind of dog. He was a different animal, but the same beast. As Kurt Angle, because Kurt Angle is Kurt Angle delivered every WrestleMania match, every one he had, every single.
Like 3.
Sure. Okay. He only had 3 WrestleMania matches.
How many did he have? I'm like genuinely don't know.
Like
Can't
6.
be that many.
Yeah, one for every year he was in WWE. But they're all good. Him and Kane, somehow good. Him and Benoit, good.
Him and Baron Corbin.
Ray. Yeah, well, aside from Baron Corbin, we're not counting that one. Him, Ray and Randy, him and Shawn Michaels, one of the best WrestleMania matches of all time.
Jericho and Chris Benoit. You say that one?
Yep. And then Ronda Rousey against Triple H and Stephanie. Like, he was a WrestleMania deliverer.
Against Brock.
He had 9
against Brock
in
too.
total.
Eddie?
Yeah, he had more than I thought. Yeah, Eddie, of course.
Yeah, so he has 2 with Benoit and Jericho. Well, wait, it shows. Oh, never mind. So he has 8, just because they count that one twice since it was a 2 out of 3 falls. Then him and Benoit, Kurt Angle and Kane, Kurt Angle and Lesnar, Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, the one with Orton and Mysterio, and then him and Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie.
He went 4-6. It looks like, or
Kurt Angle's it.
4 and whatever.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, records don't matter. It's about how you perform on the biggest stage.
I'm gonna go with Triple H because ain't nobody else started as a mid or not a mid card, but ain't nobody else started as like a regular wrestler, go to main event, have great entrances, and run the damn show themselves. Triple H is my Mr. WrestleMania.
And little fun known fact that I found out while looking into all of this, he was actually the first heel to ever win a WrestleMania main event.
Triple H was?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
What was that? Was that the 4-way?
WrestleMania 16.
16
Yeah.
against Big Show, Mankind, Big Show, Mankind, and
Rock.
Rock him.
Did we do best main event?
Of course
We all
did.
decided it was Stone Cold and The Rock.
Oh. Okay. This has a different thing.
Did you not
Who's
give
the internet
us?
say is Mr. WrestleMania?
Hmm?
Who did the internet say is Mr. WrestleMania?
Shawn Michaels.
Oh, that'd probably be hard to look up. You just look up who is Mr. WrestleMania.
It was hard to look up, but it was like the top 10 performers of all time. And it was
I mean-
like Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Triple H,
Shawn
Edge.
Michaels- Great matches every single time.
This is not
Edge
the
had some
first
good
time
ones,
I agreed with the internet.
I think Edge could have been a good pick.
Oh yeah.
He was undefeated at WrestleMania. He was 8-0 until he wrestled Undertaker.
I
A
do
streak
have
versus streak.
a different list for the best WrestleMania main events. If you guys want to hear that on our way out.
Please.
Sure.
All right, so the top 5 is Stone Cold versus The Rock at WrestleMania 17.
That's crazy.
Well, you're reading them in ascending order, I see.
Number 4 is Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
God damn it. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 26.
Okay.
3 is Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle at 19. 2 is Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior at 6. And number 1 is Daniel Bryan versus Batista versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 30.
You know, did Hogan and Warrior take place in Indianapolis?
Doesn't say.
The Hoosier Dome?
Sure.
The Hoosier Dome.
Number 6 honorable mention was Usos versus Owens and Zayn.
That one's a fucking banger.